In New South Wales, those remaining in the Parliamentary Liberal Party after being smashed at the election when Perrottet, Keane and co looked more like Labor than Labor did, they'll all meet on Friday to elect a new leadership team. Now remember, Perrottet, the Liberal leader, at one outing stood beside the member for Manly, James Griffin, who argued that everybody wanted to get rid of coal and gas as soon as possible. Everybody. Perrottet nodded his head. The stupidity is not even worth discussing, but it's straight out of the Labor playbook. And then, without any discussion with the Liberal grassroots or the Parliamentary Party, let alone the Cabinet, Perrottet put his arm around Albanese and said he will back the Voice. I guarantee I could ask Perrottet 5 questions on the Voice and he wouldn't be able to answer any of them. Certainly not the detail, which Albanese most probably doesn't know about, or else he does know and he's terrified to tell us. I repeat what I've said before. Are Perrottet and all that lot in the Liberal Party who reckon they'll vote yes for the Voice, are they aware that documents from the original working group released under Freedom of Information laws reveal that, quote, any voice to Parliament should be designed so that it could support and promote a treaty-making process, unquote, and that the treaty must include, quote, a fixed percentage of gross national product, rates, land tax, royalties, unquote. Do all of these Liberal wets endorse all that? Minutes of the meetings which fashioned the Voice involve changing the names on the map of Australia so that, quote, Aboriginal names for places and things across Australia should be the norm and used by wider Australia, unquote. And the flag, it says, must be changed because, quote, the Australian flag symbolises the injustices of colonisation. Liberal parliamentary members and staff have a hard-won reputation for being lazy. So they fall into the group that believes that the Voice is a cosy sentiment about changing the Constitution to recognise the role of First Nations people in Australia's history. A lovely feel-good sentiment until you dig into the detail. Perrottet supported all of that without any discussion. Now he's gone and the Parliamentary Party will meet on Friday to elect a new leadership team. It's not an overstatement to say that there is one person who will be nominating whose views are clearly known and her policies clearly articulated. Her name is Tanya Davies. Perhaps that's why in the West, where the coalition was smashed, Tanya Davies in the seat of Badgerys Creek got a first preference vote of 52%, a two-party preferred of 60.5. She's put her hand up for the deputy leadership of the Liberal Party. The lady whose electorate is the sole Liberal outpost in Sydney's West. But this New South Wales Liberal Party is riddled with factions. I venture to say that the factions want to pretend that this courageous and talented suburban mum of two, who survived the political bloodbath in the West, they most probably don't want to know her. Well, you do, and I do.